Welcome to MSUA's Game Changers Live, where we learn lessons and hear about the future of satellite mobile communications. I am really excited to introduce our guest for today, Omar Qaise. He is the founder and CEO of OQ Technology. Welcome to the show, Omar.
Hi, Lisa. Welcome to you too. It's a pleasure always to be on your show.
Yeah, well, so I'm really excited because we have a special show today that is focused on the Satellite Mobile Innovation Awards, and OQ was recognized just recently during the Satellite Mobile Innovation Awards with the New Space Mobile Innovation Award. So congratulations on that.
Thank you very much, Lisa. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. So, what I would love to do is have you talk about the solution that was recognized with this New Space Mobile Innovation Award. It's called OQ1. Maybe you can give us some background on that.
Yeah, so actually it was a great opportunity to receive the award during the satellite show in Washington, D.C. Last month and we are very proud to have received that within the new space category for the mobile satellite users. And indeed, the product, our flagship product, OQ1, which we created in-house, is a product that allows clients, enterprise clients, and also mobile operators who offer enterprise satellite connectivity to onboard quickly and have a full solution in remote and rural areas to connect to our LEO satellite fleet anywhere in the world. Now, the most interesting thing about our product, which I have here one industrial unit. I have also one which is more just the radio unit, is that it's made to sustain harsh environment and it has generic interfaces. So a lot of customers, they are interested really in writing applications or connecting different sensors or using or have different use cases that require different integrations. And we try to create as much as possible a generic product that allows users to integrate their assets, their machines into this box so that they can relay the data into the satellite network, and then it goes into the cloud and into either our platform or their platform. And this is actually has a lot of value for clients for many reasons. First, it's a plug-and-play product that is easy to integrate. It is operating in S-band, which allows mobility, and it is using 5G NTN narrowband IoT technology, which is now actually being standardized, as you know, with 3GPP using 5G technology over satellite. And we are a pioneer in implementing that for machines and IoT devices. And that's why we saw a lot of traction for this product. And we took a different route than other satellite operators. So a lot of the new entrants in this field are like, okay, either I have my satellite fleet, I invested a lot of it, now I need to wait for the OEMs or for the others to build the devices for me, or I need to wait for module makers to release the modules in order for OEMs to build the devices and connect. And that's a very long cycle in the life of a startup. And we were more practical in we need to address the pain points of customer. We need to use the capacity on our selectors and get in the market quickly. We can't wait for someone else to do it for us. We'll do it ourselves. And that's actually a decision which was taken about 3 years ago, when we decided we should have our own product also, and in order to access the market quickly. And now we see the results of that. Imagine, like, we launched the satellite, we have all that, and we are waiting for EMs to produce a device, and then that will be depreciating the life of our satellites. So this is why we came up with it, and it's been very successful.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay, so let me make sure I understand. So if you are operating equipment or what have you in a location where there is not any cellular coverage, you can get sensor data from, whatever piece of equipment it might be. So and get that data immediately instead of waiting for that equipment to, I guess, move back into cellular coverage. Is that a good description?
Yes, so that's actually exactly as you described it, Lisa. But on top of that, the user has the freedom to configure the way they can read the data as they want. So, for example, if you have multiple sensors and you want to read from them, you could actually configure how often do you read that, what are the thresholds, how do you buffer the data, all these capabilities which give flexibility to users to set up that configure the solution as they want. We are giving actually an end-to-end solution here, and of course we take care of the connectivity part for our supplier, which is the most interesting part for us. But the integration and the different applications, these are also available for the end user. So you could be, for example, someone who's interested in interfacing this to your car for tracking, but it could be useful for others to integrate it into an oil pipe to monitor the flow and temperature and other parameters. It could be used by someone else in the agriculture sector. So it could be really versatile. It allows different interfaces. So we have one client, for example, who has a machine that has an Ethernet interface, and they could still integrate with the device and relay the data, while someone else has a serial port or a Bluetooth or Wi-Fi interface. They could still use the device and connect to the satellite. So it's really, we try to address as much of the industrial applications as possible, make it easy for users to integrate. And it has also sensors inside. It has a GPS, it has like shock sensor, and we're trying to add more of that in it. And all this in order to make it easy for the users to integrate and get into integrate into their devices and get the data that they need to their business operations centers or their IoT platforms.
Right. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Okay, so how long have you been providing the solution?
So we started prototype testing with client since end of 2021 and in 2022, and now we released it commercially. So we did sell a large number of these devices to enterprise customers, especially in energy sector, and now we're starting to getting orders from different sectors for testing the service and the device, and we are and also if anybody has been recently to Embedded World or to eWorld or will be in the Hanover big technology trade fair in Germany, Telefonica or to Germany actually is promoting also this device. So if you visit their booth, you're going to see our device with a mock-up of our satellite there. So it's kind of like now really a go-to solution for enterprise. If you want to have like mutual roaming for mobile operators, this is actually also what we aim to, and we invite other mobile operators or other distributors or resellers to also have a look at our device, our satellite connectivity, our IoT platform, and all is based on NTN because we want to follow the global standard 3GPP. We don't want to come up with any proprietary technology.
Wow, that's amazing. So actually, you bring up a really good point, which is, I guess, when the device is within cellular coverage, it can fail over to, or whatever, I guess, turn over to cellular. Is that right?
Yes, so it would have so we have our own SIM card, but also
Mhm.
we can have our profile into other mobile operator SIM cards or the other way around. So it would roam with terrestrial network and then switch to satellite if there's no coverage, and we are very flexible in that.
Great, great, great. So how are you actually working directly with the mobile operators on this initiative?
So we are actually, we announced a few partnerships recently, like with Deutsche Telekom, with Telefonica, and others will be announced soon. And we are actually in the process of integration and discussing the different terms. So we expect this also to be available very soon. And we want to enable mobile operators, but also MVNOs, virtual mobile operators, to extend their reach of MBIoT beyond the cell tower in regions where they don't have access to. So we have, OQ has global coverage. We are in LEO, we're not a geo operator. So we have the advantage that our satellite passes over the whole Earth. and we could provide coverage anywhere. And this is actually an advantage that MNOs, MVNOs could use with OQ infrastructure with our satellites. We have already 10 satellites in orbit now. This is our batch 1, but we're adding more satellites very soon because we want to extend the revisit time and reach a better resolution on the revisit time of our satellites and address many use cases as much as we can.
Wow, amazing. You're kind of leading into what is happening in the future. What are some of your future milestones that you're looking forward to?
So actually, we are now going aggressively into different markets commercially. We are starting like the commercial rollout of our solution. We are also actually in middle now of our Series B fundraising because we want to expand our satellite fleet. We want to also expand our licensing and lighting rights in many countries. So we are really in a very fast growth stage right now, and this is actually the biggest focus for us right now. And in addition, of course, into improving the features in our devices, following what's happening in 3GPP new releases, and trying to implement that on our satellites or our devices. One thing I also have to mention is that we are actually device and chip agnostic as long as it's following the standard of 3GPP NTN for LEO satellites. So it's not just our device that can connect to the satellites. Any device using an NTN SIM card, NTN technology for LEO, and a module can still work with our satellite network. And that's the beauty of using standardized technology. Big advantage OQ has is that we have a licensed spectrum in many countries using the S-band of satellites, so that allows mobility. So that's another strong point that we have. We don't lease any spectrum from mobile operators. We use our own spectrum.
Wow. Okay. What should an individual that might be interested in learning more about OQ technology and OQ1 that, like I mentioned, was awarded the New Space Innovation Award from the MSUA just about a month ago. What should they do to learn more?
So I think we are actually starting to ship development kits for users to try our satellite service. They have a lot of features, and I'm sure like users would gonna love that, and they want to try these different features like texting over satellite or sending images over our satellite network. And I would invite them really to send the request through our website. So if you just go to our website, which is www.oqtech.com, and then click on the book a trial, then you'll be taken to a page where you could send a request to get one of these dev kits, and we'll be in touch with you, and we can do that within a very short time.
Great. Okay. So thank you.
So I'm just like showing here the
I'll go ahead.
page, Lisa, and this is actually where the website, oqtech.com, and this is where they can go and request a dev kit from our website.
Excellent. Well, I really want to thank you so much for being here today, Omar, and making time for this. I know you have a crazy schedule, so thank you for making time to be here and to talk to us about OQ's recognition with the MSUA New Space Innovation Award. So thank you for being here.
Thank you very much, Lisa. Always a pleasure.
Excellent. And I also do want to take a moment to thank the Mobile Satellite Users Association for hosting these sessions. To learn more about the MSUA, visit msua.org, and you can sign up to get our weekly newsletter that keeps you up to date on all of the latest news and events that are coming up in the industry, as well as learn how to become a member of the MSUA. So thank you for being here today, and we'll see you next time on MSUA's Game Changers Live.